Gemini, this is your forecast for the month of May 2018. This is a general reading for Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising, or Gemini Moon. For a more rounded overview, please watch your rising and moon sign as well. Now, by the third week, it seems that you've gained some information. You've become enlightened about a situation. This may have to do with your work. You're at the end of, or the beginning of, some kind of stressful situation. And this is a week where, again, you may have been going in circles the first week, trying to get control of a situation, trying to gain authority, dealing with very aggressive people. By this week, you've stepped back, and now you're going to try to tie up some loose ends, those things that you were avoiding. And this is a very karmic week that could be stressful, but you have some spiritual protection. There's a reason behind that madness, and part of it is for you to grow to understand yourself better and the people that are in your world. So this is a week of listening, observing, taking in information to see if things align, if they match up. Who are you dealing with? They're saying something, but are they doing what they're saying? And so you're going to have some new perspectives. Some things are going to occur that's going to test how you view the world and your interactions, your beliefs, your understanding. And some of the information you get, some of the awareness may be very surprising. And again, this may come about through some form of stress or crisis. So you're going to have to be more objective, more detached from a situation, and use your common sense. This is not necessarily the week to rely on other people because, again, that Five of Swords could be in action, and people could be acting in their own interests. They're trying to go for blood. They're competitive. They're aggressive. So you're going to have to use your common sense about who you're dealing with and what your circumstances are so that you can make some choices and decisions that are good for you. Fortunately, you are more philosophical, more intellectual, and in fact, you may be involved in something intellectual. You may decide to withdraw to focus on your work or to gain more control or authority. You're definitely going within to look for some answers. You may need your psychological space. You may need to study quietly. You may, keep to yourself during this time, or maybe you're in a situation where you need to use discretion. You have to be very careful, very prudent about a situation, but you could possibly be spending more time alone. You could also be looking at issues that connect to age or time. But you are doing a reassessment. You are doing some kind of self-examination, and you're having to patiently wait for something. And something is going to come to light for you. Again, it could be the need to atone for something, or you're getting some counsel, some advice, or you're giving that. But you're being very deliberate right now, and you're attending to your own mental health and well-being. For some of you, this may come through spiritual advice, could be teaching, mentoring. Perhaps you're dealing with some institution or corporation or the government. So you are seeking some knowledge and you are reassessing your situation. And while you're doing that, you may prefer your own company. You are trying to prepare for something. So, maybe you're going into exile this week in order to deal with something that's important to you to get more control. Now, for some of you, you know that you're dealing with some negative situations, and this is a week where you're trying to effectively communicate with others, and you're doing it in such a way where you're keeping them off of you. You're keeping your distance. You're biding your time. Especially if there's some, bullying or negative energy that you're dealing with. But you are very focused on something, perhaps focused on your work or gaining control or a father figure or playing a role of a father. And so you may be so focused on one thing that you tend to lose track of something else, and that thing falls through the cracks. So this is about, paying attention to those details, but also being aware of the bigger picture. Now, once again, this hermit is saying that you're going to have a stressful situation where you're dealing with negative energy. And, you are going to find yourself in a situation where somebody's compelled to do some button pushing. And you're going to find yourself getting hot under the collar because of it. There may be a confrontation, a showdown, and somebody is going to lose. Because the point is to understand issues of criticism, judgment, humility, stepping out of bounds, trying to tell other people what to do, how to be. And so somebody's going to find out that they're not as smart as they think they are. They don't know what they think they know. So this is a week of being logical, intellectual, objective, detached, in order to come up with effective decisions. There's some renewal taking place. Again, it could be a renewal of your emotional and mental well-being, or the renewal of some project that you're working on. But there is a new beginning. You're trying to revitalize something or deal with a health issue, or you're trying to take control of a negative situation and, be more encouraging about it. Have a positive outlook.